Alright, some of you maybe know that this has been one of my favorite sling bags or bags of the year 2025, and this has been in my last everyday carry. And I do wear sling bags every single day to carry my essentials, through which I go over in just a second. But every month I always change out the sling bag. And keep in mind, this is not going to be a review, but more of a first impressions, because I am switching from one sling bag to another. Because at the moment I have a lot to do with this big project and I cannot film a proper review, but I was just about to switch all of my everyday carry items from this able carry core sling into a new bag, and I thought, why don't I kind of share this moving of items from one bag to another in a video, and then give you right away a first impression of this new sling bag that I will be using this month. As you can see here, I haven't used this yet, and honestly, I haven't taken a look at it at all. So this is basically a very first impression. And because I have been so busy, this kind of falls in line how I like to approach unboxings and first impressions, meaning I do intentionally not inform myself about the product that I'm doing a first impression on, in order for me to give you a very honest first impression, as if I would be walking into a brick and mortar store, see the item for the very first time, and then give you my opinion about that specific item. So this bag, without further ado, is from the company NIID, or NIID, I think, NIID, and this is the Fino or Fino V, or Roman number 5. And this sling bag is available in a couple of configurations, either for people who wear it on the left or on the right side. And I have the configuration that is on my left shoulder, or the shoulder strap is on the left shoulder, and this is underneath my right armpit. And I think that is something why I was kind of interested in taking a look at this bag. This is not like a sling bag that you wear in front of the chest, but rather underneath your arm in a very slim, hopefully slim form factor. And in the website pictures, they always advertise it in somewhat of a, let's say, discreet carry, where the bag is underneath your jacket and basically like a gun holster underneath your arm that you can choose either the left or the right arm. I'm a right-handed person. I write with my right hand, but I do prefer having the shoulder strap on my left shoulder. That is why it is underneath my right armpit, which might be a little bit counterintuitive, because obviously if you're right-handed, you maybe want to grab items with your right hand, but again, I prefer to carry bags, sling bags, that way. So this is underneath my right arm, and I probably will have to grab items with my left hand. So let's see how that will work out. From first impressions, this does feel extremely lightweight from the materials that I've chosen. And truth to be told, if I kind of have it in direct comparison to the able carry core sling, that is extremely well made. This has X-Pack, you have YKK AquaGuard, zippers, really good hardware. Just from the feel, it doesn't feel as, let's say, I don't want to say, it feels high quality in terms of durability. I'm not going to say that this is not as durably made, but just from the feel and the perception, it doesn't feel as rugged. But I think that is a design choice, because as I said, this bag is intended to be underneath your armpit and potentially underneath your jacket. So you kind of want it to be as kind of slim, or not as bulky as like this bag, and not as rugged. So having it basically very soft, smooth, and not as rugged is a good thing because it won't kind of rub and start pilling with the clothing that you have underneath your jacket. So I think that while the perception now is not as rugged, I think it is needed to be not as rugged. So let's take a look at the shoulder strap. The shoulder strap is opposed to the one from Able Carry, where I kind of said this is a little bit too bulky for my needs. I think NIID or NIID, I'm not sure how to pronounce the brand name, did a really good thing. Considering this is supposed to be underneath your jacket, having a slim, not as bulky padded shoulder strap is the right way to go. To alleviate it not being as much padded, they made the strap wide enough to kind of distribute all of the weight on your one shoulder. You have, what is this? Let me just open this up. Where's the opening? There it is. So as you can tell here, I did not open this up at all. So you have somewhat of a, oh, this is really cool. So basically what you have here, this is kind of Fidlock V-buckle style. On the V-buckle, you usually have like a string where you pull it and then you open up the V-buckle. But this is a very secure Fidlock that opens up with this push button mechanism. I like this a lot. This is really cool. Secure, but still kind of fun and quick to kind of close with the magnets. So this whole system is really cool. You have like a stabilizing strap here in a way. Not sure how to kind of do this yet. So before I go into the main compartment, let's check out this front. Here is a front quick access compartment with a retractable. I like this key leash. So basically you could attach your key here, and instead of kind of detaching it here, you can just kind of pull this and then let it fly back into that pocket. Just like on the Bellroy sling bags, this is somewhat of a rain gutter. I personally don't really like this usually, because when this is outside of your jacket, I mean, water and dirt can kind of accumulate in this rain gutter, and as soon as you open up this zipper, the water that has been accumulating on this rain gutter kind of flows inside. I don't really like this. But yeah, considering this is underneath your jacket, I think this is okay. Then on the back, you do, hold on. Then on the back, you do have another kind of secured pocket here. This would be great for passport. I feel like this sling bag would be amazing if you're traveling, because since this is underneath your jacket, all of your belongings are fairly safe from pickpockets. And this pocket that is close to your body gives you even more security, because this is to your body and this would be a place to store valuables like your passport, for example. Then you have this expandable water bottle pocket. I do like this a lot. This actually is a really cool place, not only for water bottle, but if you are vlogging sometimes like I am, this could be a cool place, not for permanent storage, but for temporary storage of your DJI Pocket 3, for example. It kind of is, to some degree, similar to this quick temporary slot that I have on the Core Sling. So again, not for permanent storage, but maybe only for very temporary storage if you need your hands free. For example, let's say I'm vlogging something on the train station, then my train comes and then I just put the DJI Pocket here quickly if I need to go inside the train and kind of grab my luggage. This is actually a really cool idea. Now, going to the main compartment, opening up here, this is basically a very big plain pocket with two small little storage areas that have no zipper. So if you watch any of my previous videos, I kind of dislike these slots because if you're running, there is a high likeliness that, let's imagine me running like this and the bag is jumping up and down, items will just kind of slide out and then accumulate at the bottom anyways. So I kind of wish that there would be a zippered pocket in here. So now let's go over my everyday carry and kind of store them inside. So it is winter. I always have lip balm and hand lotion because maybe you can see it, my hands are extremely dry. Then I have the Wuben G5 flashlight. This is not my everyday carry, no, not my primary flashlight. This is the flashlight that I have for emergencies because this is so small. I always keep it in here. If I don't have my Wuben X2 Pro flashlight that is in my jacket, then I use this because when I'm walking my dog, especially now in winter, it's always dark. It's good to kind of be able to illuminate the ground properly. So that is something that I always carry with me. By the way, all of the items mentioned in this video are linked below. Those are affiliate links. With those you won't pay more, but you will support this channel with a small kickback of that sale. And if you do so, thank you very much. Then in the other pocket, the Nitecore NB 5000 mAh battery power bank. Really cool because 5000 mAh doesn't sound like much, but it's enough to give your phone a little bit of juice in a pinch whilst being extremely small and compact in form factor to always keep in one of your sling bags. Then a small little USB-C to USB-C cable from Nitecore. Then my multi-tool of choice, the Gerber Dime, a really small multi-tool that also has some pliers in them as well, really cool. Next up in the main compartment, I do have the DJI Pocket 3 with the small little tripod. Then I have, currently I'm not using the extra wallet, I'm using the secret wallet because it is a little bit smaller. And I noticed that in the core sling here, while my extra pro wallet fitted in here perfectly well, I needed a couple of millimeters less to fit comfortably in here without kind of having to struggle with the zippers. That is why I went back to the secret for now. Then fiber cloth, and in the back pocket here I have some plastic doggy bags. So that's all of the items that I usually carry on a day-to-day basis in my sling bag. Obviously, I also have items like my Ultra Human Air fitness ring, my wedding band, currently rocking the Steinhardt Ocean 500 Titanium, and obviously my Samsung Fold 5 phone. Now, let's kind of load up this bag. So I would say the wallet goes into this bag secure pocket. Let's store it in here. Then put obviously the DJI Pocket 3 into this main compartment. These small items that I maybe want to grab quickly, let's store them all in this front pocket. And I already noticed, compared to the Able Carry Core, I do miss a little bit more flexible organization. You have some slots here for cards. That again, this is, I'm not going to do a lot of B-roll, so it's maybe not visible that much here, these slots. I mean, they are okay, but I wouldn't kind of store any credit cards in these slots. So I would have rather have like a slot with a zipper or a little bit better organization for smaller items. So right now I'm just throwing all of these items in there and they will probably just kind of fly around, and I don't really like it that much. So let's put those items that I want to grab quickly, like lip balm, multi-tool, and hand lotion in here, but keep those smaller items like a power bank and the G5 in one of these slots that we have here in the main compartment. Again, first impressions, Hope you can still see this. And I mean, you notice I'm not going to edit this because yeah, I just want to, with first impressions, I want to kind of show you exactly how I walk this through and try to load it out, and so you can kind of follow along. Yeah, I'm just dropping those small items in these slots here, but I can already notice right away it's not a perfect way of organizing these things, and I already I kind of dislike it a little bit. It feels very unorganized, and my brain already is kind of like error. I don't like how my stuff is laying in there, but this is just first impressions. Maybe I kind of get used to this after a while. But my, how you call it, OCD is kicking in because nothing is kind of stored the way I do like it. So yeah, let's put these, where do I put these? Okay, let's put these in the back and put my wallet in one of these slots here to keep it a little bit organized in a way. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too happy about these slots, to be honest. It's not working out the way I like it, but yeah, let's try it out for a week or two and then see if this is something. Oh, maybe I put the dog bags in the water bottle slot. Oh no. Oh, let's keep it there. So all right, so in terms of space, I can fit a lot of items in here. I could easily put that phone in here as well and have it like that. I mean, as you can see here, everything fits in well, and I can tell this is flat, so it will fit somewhat underneath my jacket. Not sure if I will actually do it, but the way the items are organized inside aren't that great. I'm not a big fan, but let's see. Let's try this out for a while and then I will give you my verdict in a proper review. All right, so this was the first impression of this new sling bag, and I loaded it up, the NIID FINO IV. Oh, here's another pocket that I totally missed. It's a long pocket with a magnet. So I think this is like a quick drop-in slot for your phone. So yeah, let's try it out. What do you think about this bag? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you have questions, also comment below. And if you enjoyed this video and you watched through the end, post a comment, an emoji of an agent. You know that this detective emoji with the little hat and the trench coat? Put that in the comment section below, because if you watch the whole video, it always helps. And also maybe hype and like the video. If you want to see my last video about the Able Carry Core Sling, check it out up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. Then we will see each other in the next video. Thank you very much.